2012 Ford Mustang Boss 302 Laguna Seca. That's a lot of words for the name of one Mustang, but it's a pretty great car, so maybe it's worth it. When this car came out in 2012, it was probably the most trackable Mustang that Ford has ever made. And I fell in love with it. I liked it a lot. But at the time, it was pretty expensive. You had to pay for that performance. And I just couldn't get myself to pay that much money for a Mustang. Now, over the course of my life, I've owned 4 Mustangs. I've had 3 Fox bodies, and I had a 1997 SVT Cobra. That is, to this day, one of the most favorite cars that I've ever owned. I love that thing. But it has been about a decade since I owned a Mustang. And the reason why I got back into it was because the Shelby GT350, when that car came out, I fell in love with Mustangs again. And I was going out to look at them, and I was getting information from the dealerships. And unfortunately, I was looking at spending up to, between $70,000 and $80,000 to pick one up. And that's just too much money for a Mustang. But I had a dealership call me one day, and they had a GT350. It was a color I wanted, and the guy said I should come in and look at it, so I decided to. And when I got there, on the showroom floor was a GT350, and then right next to it was a Boss 302 Laguna Seca. And I have to say that when I walked into that showroom, I was a little more taken with the Boss, surprisingly. I don't know if I'd ever seen the Laguna Seca in person, but it was great to actually have those two cars there and compare them. The newer Mustang is obviously more refined. It's amazing. I love it. It's beautiful. I'd like to have one. But the Boss really looked badass. It's kind of garish and gaudy, with the stickers and the colors and everything, and the big splitter. But it also just looks badass. And being able to compare the two was really nice. I really felt like the Boss had more of that kind of classic Mustang look, like that 60s era look. And I went and looked at the sticker on it, and it was $85,000. I asked the salesman about the price, and he said that the owner of the dealership, it was his personal car, and he had no interest in selling it. But if someone wanted to give him $85,000, he would sell it. Well, I wasn't going to give him $85,000. But what that did was it got me going home, getting onto Craigslist and Auto Trader and eBay, looking at Laguna Secas. And I was lucky enough to find one in San Francisco, really close to where I live. Only had 2,400 miles on it. It was in perfect condition, had all the special Laguna Seca stuff, still brand new in the box. The original owner hadn't even opened up the boxes with the welcoming kit and the splitter and all that stuff. So it was essentially buying a brand new car, and I got it for under $40,000. So that's about half of what I was looking at spending on the Shelby. Now, is the Shelby a better car? Yeah, of course it is. Is it twice as good? I don't think so. This car is amazing. The motor, it's the Roadrunner motor, revs to 7,500 RPM, 440 horsepower, plenty for me. This is actually more car than I can handle right now, so I'm super happy with that. The suspension is fantastic, it handles great, it looks good, the sound is amazing. I love the sound. I could listen to that sound all day. See if you can hear it. Woo-hoo! Oh my goodness. It is awesome. As a matter of fact, this is the stock exhaust system on here. It's a quad exhaust. The only thing I did was take out the restrictor plates and the side exhaust that comes out underneath the passenger windows. And I don't think I'll ever change the exhaust. As a matter of fact, this is one of the few cars that I think I won't change much of anything. It's so good the way it is. I think I'm pretty much going to leave it that way. There is one thing about the car that I don't like very much, and I'm going to show you what that is in just a minute here. So, despite how much I love this car, the one thing that I cannot stand about it is the gap between the tire and the fender. It's pretty massive. Now, the Ford engineers did this on purpose. They were trying to, recreate the look of the 1969 Boss 302, which had a big rake to it. That was pretty popular at the time. But I was born and raised in Daly City, and we like our cars dropped. So I can pretty much fit my entire hand in here, most of my arm. Yeah, this has got to go. It's no good. So I gave the guys at BMR Suspension a call, told them about my car and what I was looking for, and they sent me a big box full of goodies. Let's go see what's inside. All right, so here's what BMR sent me. We got a set of lowering springs, we got the GT500 strut mounts, some relocation brackets for the rear control arms, plus a new set of control arms, all the hardware we need, and an adjustable panhard bar. Now you notice this all comes in a really nice powder coat red finish. That's one of 2 options. You can also get a hammer tone gray, which is really nice. I decided to go with the red because I think it fits in perfectly with the color scheme of the Boss. Now, the great thing about BMR parts is that you can go to their website, and for each of these parts there's a downloadable PDF of instructions. So if this is the first time you're doing it, or if you just want to refresh yourself on the process, it's really a great tool for installation. The guys at BMR told me that this would give me the aggressive stance I'm looking for, that it would improve my handling, but not diminish my ride too much, which was important for me because my Boss is more of a daily driver than a track car. There's only one way to find out if that's all true, so let's get these parts on the car and drive it. Good to see you.
Okay. Come on, Grant.
See you guys.
You too. Welcome to Black Trax Performance. Today we've got Jeff's Mustang that we're going to put on the alignment rack and set it up. Can you tell me a little bit more about the what you've done to the car?
Yeah, so as you guys know, over the last couple of days, I put on some BMR suspension parts. We did the springs, the control arms, relocation brackets, and an adjustable panhard bar. So it's actually driving pretty straight. I got over here without any problems, but I'm sure you guys will make it a lot better, and I'm super excited to get this done.
Awesome. Graham, you ready to take on the task to align this car?
Yeah, you know I love messing with the alignment rack, so let's get this thing racked up on the Hunter and get it squared up.
Awesome.
Right on, let's do it.
The business.
Of thrust, meaning if you drove behind your car, it would look like it's rear steering a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
and will the panhard bar be able to adjust for that, or how?
we'll be able to recenter the rear end, which may fix that, but unless your control arms are adjustable by length,
Nope.
we won't be able to adjust it.
Damn. Okay.
Or unless there's an eccentric back there, like on a leaf spring car, you can loosen the leaf springs and pull the rear end
No,
forward.
we got nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's just going to be like that.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
You drove it like that before?
Yeah.
That's how the solid axle car drives.
Yep.
So, finding stuff from the 90s is very hard. Oh yeah. Everything's on paper. Nothing's on the internet. And if it was on the internet, it was on some old homestead.com GeoCities page, which is no longer in existence. Yeah, so finding anything from 92 to even the late 90s is almost impossible. This guy to manually go through every monthly SCCA magazine and photocopy me all the results for 10 years, so 120 magazines.
Wow. But he had all the magazines.
Yep, and he did it, and he gave me all the results and photos on my car.
Amazing. That just adds value to the car, you know, the history, racing history behind it.
For $75.
Oh, it's totally worth it.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. You know how I said I hated Fords? Yeah, you did. I really don't hate Fords. Technically, I kind of owned one. My sister's 68 Fairlane with 302 that I worked on.
Oh, yeah.
But I just hate 5.0 Mustangs because of high school.
That's because you had a Firebird.
Well, I couldn't afford a brand new 5.0 Mustang, so I bought a Firebird, fixed it up, and tried to beat all the 5.0 Mustangs as much as I could.
Everybody hated them unless they had one.
But you know what? I gotta chalk it up. My favorite engine right now is the Coyote engine. So, out of all engines mass-produced by OEM manufacturers, that is the one. So, both of you guys are rubbing on me. I may own a Mustang soon.
If my Fox body didn't
shortly.
have to stay a carb 302, it would get a Coyote.
Yeah, that would be a great swap. Coyote swap in a Fox body. Yeah. So, anyway, so I confess.
Well, I'd like to get a little bit more camber in the car, so I'm going to use these cool eccentric bolts here because the factory doesn't have any adjustment, and I'm going to max them out. Tilt in the strut here and get about 2.25 degrees in it.
2.25, like track alignment?
Oh yeah, track alignment. We're taking Laguna Seca here to Laguna Seca.
What are you guys talking about?
On Monday.
What?
Yeah.
We're going to Laguna Seca?
Yeah.
And we're going to take this out?
Yeah. Speed us up.
Oh man, who's going to drive it?
G-Sting.
I figured I'll drive it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's what this car was made for that. That's perfect. All right, I'm super excited.
Sweet.
You're down?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's put that camper bolt in. All right, looks like Graham is just wrapping up on the Mustang. We just added 2 degrees of negative camber up in the front for a track alignment. We're excited. We're gonna take this Mustang, Jeff's Mustang, to Laguna Seca Raceway, a Laguna Seca Mustang to Laguna Seca Raceway, and we're gonna shake it down. Plans are to do a wheel and tire package, a brake upgrade, and on top of that, this car's got 2 keys. So we're gonna try the standard key and the track key to see what the differences are. All of it's going to be measured with the data acquisition unit that we place inside the car. So we'll have measurable data. I can't wait. This is gonna be a ton of fun. So please stay tuned, subscribe to our show, and we'll see you at the next episode.